Are you looking for a way to teach your kids Spanish and you want to find the perfect curriculum and you've collected this curriculum and that curriculum and none of them seem to work? I have been there, so I'm excited to share with you some homeschool curriculums for Spanish that I have loved and used. Now, you might not necessarily be a homeschooler. You might just want to teach your kid an extra language, and that's great. These will work perfectly as an addition to your education during the day. Okay, so before we get started, and I'm so excited to tell you about Spanish, but I wanted to tell you about this cool map that I have behind me. It's a U.S. colorful map, and I got it from the Hey Sunshine shop. If you would like a discount from this shop, if you click on the link below, you will get a 5% discount on anything from this shop. They have great t-shirts, they have great maps, they have so many wonderful things. And I have this map right here and I am loving it. It's perfect, it's vinyl, so nothing reflects off of it if you do online teaching, if maybe you do your own YouTube videos, anything like that. It's a great choice. So let's get started on our favorite homeschool Spanish curriculums. At the very end, I will show you my very favoriteest homeschool Spanish curriculum. So be sure and stay around to the end. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you will. It really helps this channel. Thank you so much. So we will start with FlipFlop Spanish. I really enjoyed FlipFlop Spanish, and I will flip through each one so that you can get a feel for yourself what they look like, because I know that helps me so much. FlipFlop Spanish is a perfect fun curriculum that I really enjoyed with my kids. What I love about FlipFlop Spanish is that you get to play fun games with your kids. They give you a paddle and you get to play Pictionary on the paddle and they get to guess the words. It also comes with some wonderful CDs, which I will show you. It has these CDs. It also has these cute cards. And the objective of the Spanish is to help your kids go beyond just learning simple Spanish vocabulary and growing them into sentence structures, which I so appreciated about this curriculum. I know there's a lot of curriculum out there that just focuses on words and not putting it together, and what you end up with is a lot of Spanish vocabulary with no way to put it together, which is kind of where I was for my schooling. So this is what I love about it. You put the cards out and you get to build sentences. So as they learn the words, they have a way of you putting them together, each card, so that your kid looks at the card, they know what the word means, and they say the Spanish sentences. And they practice this week after week, different sentences. And they use starter phrases like, I want, yo quiero. And so they will go through starter sentences and then add, yo quiero un perro, I want a dog. And they'll go through each one so that as they're learning vocabulary, they're not just learning individual words, but they're learning simple sentence structures. And so I really appreciated about that. The cards are cute, they're fun. The paddle is a nice addition. The workbook is really fun. It's kind of loose sheets, so I would recommend putting it together in a binder so that you don't lose sheets. So here are some of the sheets. It goes through some sentences, some different words, and you put the paddles together. I really wanted to show you this paper because I feel like you can really get a good feel for this curriculum with this sheet alone of the kids manual. So you put these different pictures on here. You put the cards together and you build sentences, and they know what the pictures mean because the photos are so cute and so useful. And I also love the paddle that they include. You do Pictionary with your kids. And so it's just a fun way to do Spanish. I will say it's more on the kindergarten lower level, maybe kindergarten, first grade, second grade. So it's not really for your upper level kids that have a working knowledge of basic vocabulary. But I think it's a great way to start off. I really liked this curriculum. It was fun, it was neat, it was exciting, it was different. And I love that they focus on putting sentences together and not just individual words. So that is called See and Say It FlipFlop Spanish. All right, we're moving on to our next Spanish, and my next one is La Clase Divertida. I really love La Clase Divertida. Love this. My only drawback about this curriculum, it has videos in here. They really focus on Spanish culture, and I really enjoy that because you get to do different crafts and they get to explain different cultural things in Mexico that I didn't know. So I love their focus on culture. My only drawback, and their songs are super catchy, so I don't want you to stay away from this curriculum because I truly enjoyed it, and they have different levels. The videos are a little outdated, they're a little old, but they're still fun. He still makes it super fun, but it's just that I wish that they could come and update the videos a little bit to make them a little bit more engaging, a little bit newer, to keep the excitement, because the videos were a tad long. Although I wouldn't just throw out this curriculum, guys. It's a really fun curriculum. I wanted to show you inside. So here is the little book. So they have a way for you to go through and for the older kids to answer questions. And I mean, this is not just your basic Spanish. This is pretty good. I mean, it has some questions, some sentences they have to write in Spanish. So I really enjoyed that. Let's see, this is the kids' notebook. It's so cute. It's called La Clase Divertida Cuaderno de Actividades. That's my Spanish. All right, so you see, they have some fun little worksheets in here that they can really go through and learn the different colors, learn different things about Mexico, and they even have like crafts. Oh my goodness, they are so spectacular. So they include all these string, all these different things inside, paint. You get to make different crafts. It's almost making me want to try it again. But the only drawback I find is the little bit of an outdated video, but they're super nice, super sweet. It's a great curriculum. So please don't shy away from it for that. I really enjoyed it too. Okay, so we are going to move on to our next curriculum, and that curriculum is... here we go. I had to reach for it, sorry. Foreign language for kids, by kids. Now this was an interesting one to me because it has DVDs, and these DVDs include children speaking Spanish to each other in a very basic way. So they might say desayuno, breakfast, desayuno, and so they say it over and over to the point where my kids were repeating it during the day, which is great. That's what you want, right? You want them speaking Spanish and they're not even thinking about it. You want them to start thinking in Spanish, right? So as I looked through this curriculum, I really enjoyed it. My only problem was it moved a little slow for me. Now, if that's something that you're looking for, move super slow. If you don't know Spanish at all, this is a great curriculum because I have a minor in Spanish, so I do know Spanish, but if I was just beginning out, this would be a great curriculum because you can watch the videos with your kids and learn too. So I wouldn't knock this one out because of that. It just goes a little bit slower than other curriculums, but that may be just what you're looking for. So it has different activities. Here's the teacher's guide they send you. Here are the videos they send you. So they're fun, they're cute, and they're with kids. So some kids just love that. And I believe they have an online version too, so that you can go online and watch it. I'm not positive. I will get back to you on that one. I think there is though. So they also have these cute little workbooks for the kids. I told you I had a lot of Spanish curriculum. So they go through, they have an answer key. So if you don't know the answers, that's okay. So you see they have simple phrases, simple sentences. ¿Tienes sed? Are you thirsty? Hola. Different things. Bienvenidos, welcome. They have different fun activities for them to do. I love this, some fill in the blank. Just, your standard fun kids activities to keep them engaged. So I love this one. I do. I just had an older child who's wanting to move a little bit faster, and my kids may have gotten a little bit bored with the videos. We love the videos. It's just it was just very repetitive over and over, which is great for learning Spanish. So it's very needed. I just couldn't keep my kids engaged long enough to finish the curriculum program, if you know what I mean. But your kids might just adore this program, and it did have so many beneficial factors to it. So I love this one too. See, I love Homeschool Spanish Curriculum. All right, we are moving on now, and I want to talk to you about Calico Spanish. It's an online program for kids. That's what my kids started out with, and it's actually, if you go back to my top 5 favorite homeschool curriculums, it's the one I included for my younger kids, and that is the one I use for them currently. They love that curriculum. I kind of am using it almost as an extra review curriculum. It's repetitive, but it's video-based, and it's cute, and it's fun, and it's short, and it gets them to the point, and they start to understand phrases and basic introductory Spanish knowledge. So I love that about that curriculum. I love that it's cute. I love that it has songs. I learned that each week it slightly builds on the week before so that they are learning the vocabulary. So I would highly suggest that. It was not expensive at all to have a monthly membership, and I love that. I'm all about a good budget. So that is one I would definitely check out too. So last but definitely not least, I wanted to show you my very favorite homeschool curriculum for Spanish overall. So my favorite is Song School Spanish. So there's different levels in this curriculum, and they have great CDs to help them learn Spanish. So as they're singing these songs, they're also writing in their workbooks, and they're really learning it because those songs are so catchy and so fun. But what I love most about it is that they start to build their vocabulary so well. It is so nicely done, and I just adore this curriculum. So I will kind of do a flip through of Song School Spanish. There's 2 books for the lower elementary level, and after that you move up to the older level, which I will flip through that too. So here's your Song School Spanish. You're learning your alphabet. You're writing the letters of the alphabet. You're practicing your Spanish words. They can trace the words. So if you have younger kids, they don't have to worry. They can practice their handwriting too, but they don't have to worry about spelling the words. Here are some of the songs. They tell you exactly what song to go to. And let's flip through some more because I know I love to see the flip throughs. Look, it's a fun little cookie thing where you color and cut and paste. So there's activities throughout. You circle words, get to know the different things. And on each chapter, there's just a few new words to learn so they don't get overwhelmed. And with each, this book and my phone. There's some different songs that you can do. There's different activities. Overall, it's just so much fun. I love this curriculum. And my daughter learned so much because I feel like if you learn through singing, you practice it and you learn it so much better. It stays with you. Time after time, I hear my kids, we also do classical conversations. So I hear my kids singing songs from different things. And as they sing, they remember, and they remember for years upon years. So singing in my book is huge. So I wanted to show you the upper level. So they have a book 1 and book 2 for elementary age. They are both excellent. And then you move in to hardcore Spanish. I was a big jump from level 1 to level 2. This was hard for me. The Spanish for Children, Primer A. It's not joking anymore. This is not kiddie Spanish anymore. So we really learn verb tenses. So I want you to see where you're moving towards. As you get through 1, as you get through 2, you're moving to something excellent. So you're learning articles, you're learning different question words, you're learning different conjugations of words, you're learning perfect, imperfect, and they do it in a way where you're repeating it and you're really learning it. So I will show you this. So you're learning I drink, I drank, I will drink. So you're learning these different verb tenses and how to put them together. Because so many times in my mind, if you've ever learned Spanish before, I can't think of the right way to conjugate the verb. But this one, they do it easy so that you are constantly saying the different versions of the verb so that when you go to speak it, it's already in your head. And I love that. And I love that they have 2 levels, and I love that they continue to go up. So many curriculums, once you finish with the basic level, they just kind of leave you out to dry and you have nowhere else to go. And I love that this is a continuation of a curriculum so that as my child grows in her Spanish, as my other little ones, I have 5 kids, as my younger ones learn Spanish, then they're really cementing it in their head, they're learning it, but they're also growing with the curriculum. And I think there's something so wonderful about that. So a little more flip through. You see our vocabulary, you see different verb tenses, you see filling in the blank, writing in English, writing in Spanish, and really just learning phrases, starting to learn sentences. I have to go to the restroom. It's cold outside. I love that they're phrases that you really use in real life. There's so many different Spanish curriculums where you learn phrases that you might not ever say again, and I've never understood that. So these are phrases that you use in real life. I love it, and I'm excited to go on to level B next. As a note, I like to write sentences with my daughter, and my other children, my younger ones, are doing the Calico Spanish. But for her, I love to write different sentences and phrases that I think she will use on a long-term basis, things that she says around the house. You know, what's great about your phone is that on my iPhone, I can just say, tell me this, how to say this in Spanish, or say it's breakfast time in Spanish, and it will translate it for me. And I love that. So I often do that, and then I will write it in the back of her book, and she'll start to build sentences for herself that she can look back on and know. So I'll just show you a little example from the other day. These are some words she's working on, and these are some sentences that she's working on. I need to go change my clothes. I can play basketball. I need to go to the restroom. So different phrases that I know that apply to her, that are conjugated correctly, and that way she continues to learn and immerse herself in learning how to speak Spanish. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got some value out of this video, would you please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share with your friends? That would so greatly help. I so appreciate you coming. I can't wait for you to hear more videos. In the next couple of weeks, I will be doing more videos about stay-at-home mom jobs, different videos about homeschooling curriculum, writing curriculum, history curriculum, different gather-round curriculum chapters that we will be doing. So if you love this video, would you please hit the like button? Thank you. Bye. So let's get started on our favorite homeschool Spanish curriculums.